So my name is Lily Whitlam and I am Partnership Development Manager at Great Ormond Street Hospital Children's Charity.
So you came on our Corporate Mastery Programme, which started about 6 months ago, to help anyone who's considering that programme understand a little bit about how it works or some of the themes that they might find helpful. How was that programme for you?
I absolutely loved it. From day one, it was so clear what we were doing, the interaction we had with each other, swapping stories. Learning about the Dream 10 for me was such a helpful tool. You know, the idea that you build up your dream list of 10 companies that you'd like to go after and just really visualizing them, and just made it so much easier for me to create my own list and go after those companies. And the way I did that was just building up this list, and then every single week I've been going after the companies. And even if it's a really small activity like connecting with someone on LinkedIn, and just to know that I'm working at that list every single week has been so helpful.
I think one of the other themes you really liked was that notion of relationship building by deliberately focusing on next steps, or conversations or coffees or test drives.
So test drives are something that at Great Ormond Street Hospital we're very fortunate to have the hospital as somewhere we can take people now that the pandemic is kind of starting to ease off. And that's something we're really lucky to be able to do. But something I really wanted to focus on was just how to build up those test drives, and knowing that that's such an important part of building a partnership and securing a partnership. So something I really wanted to focus on. And because of the inspiration I had from the programme, I was able to really focus particularly on December and January and booking those test drives. So I held an event in November, which led to securing kind of post-event, pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to secure people to bring on a hospital tour. In January, I was able to have 6 different hospital tours in January, which was absolutely incredible. And I think just the motivation of the programme just helped me to just keep on going. I had a session with my mentor and we had a discussion about, what can I do to really press on those test drives? And it was just a case of chasing, putting together all that activity in December, knowing that in January it would pay off with these test drives. And once I'd had them, as I said, I had 6 in total. And one of them has actually led to a $1 million donation from a company, which is absolutely unbelievable and something that we didn't think would happen, but I think it's just a testament to that motivation, that clear focus that I had kind of from the programme, and that focused activity between December and January. And that's something I'll carry with me, knowing that if you put in that effort in December for January, when it's traditionally a quieter month, people don't have much going on. I mean, I had the busiest January of my working career, and that was because I had that motivation and that focus. I knew what I was doing, and just the energy I felt from it. And again, I'm not going to forget that energy. So I think it's only going to make the work I do next stronger, because I know what that feeling was like. And it's something that, I can celebrate and feel really proud of.
Yeah, huge congratulations. I think it's really telling what you said about when you are focused and you reduce the number of things you're trying to achieve, in this case, the number of companies you're trying to develop relationships with, it helps you put more and more of your energy, even really quite small actions, very doable actions on a daily basis. They're all contributing to those few target areas, and sooner or later something breaks through, doesn't it?
It does. I think historically I was always someone who would look at kind of 60, 70 companies at one time, and just think about, okay, who can I go after, looking at just names that were coming up, online, but that was fine, because I was always able to, talk to my team and say, oh, I want to go after these 10 companies. But that wasn't helping me in the long run. I wasn't seeing any results, because I was just kind of scrabbling to find names, and just, I'd approach a company and maybe try and speak to one person twice. And then I think, okay, they haven't replied to me, on to the next. But actually building up this set of 10 dream prospects, having them in a list, just being able to really focus my attention on those, it just helped me so much. Because of course you have your longer list and you can, have those ticking along, but that dream 10, to have them, to really think about them. You know, you start to notice those names everywhere you go, and you start thinking about the wider networks. You start thinking, okay, great, can I connect with 20 of those employees on LinkedIn? Can I speak to people at the charity at where I work to see if they've got any connections? And it kind of just widens your focus, but narrows it at the same time, if that makes sense. It widens your focus on that particular company. And you know, we're lucky to have a fundraising research team, so they've done some great network mapping with particular companies, and that's just helped me just to see the wider picture of that organization. And again, as I say, it's something that I'm going to take with me for, you know, and share with other people, because it's such a great tool, and I can't speak more highly of it. I really can't.
Well, thank you, and congratulations for making it work. Really top line, if someone's considering trying to get budget to come on this program, what would your advice be?
I would say do it. I mean, I know that's an obvious thing to say given how highly I speak about the program, but for me, I didn't know whether Great Ormond Street Hospital a children's charity would be able to have a budget for this. But you know, I think just demonstrate how you're going to also share your learnings with the rest of your team and the rest of your charity. That's something I've done. I've had 2 sessions with my team and the wider fundraising team, and that for me has been great, because it's not just, of course it's brilliant to be building up your own skills and developing that way, but also then to be able to demonstrate how you're going to make an impact across the charity, which is what I've been able to do, you know, by raising over $1 million, you know, £800,000 for Great Ormond Street Children's Charity. That's an incredible thing to come away and say the program helped me with that. You know, that's an incredible thing to say. So if you can go to your charity and say, this is the sort of results I can get, that I know I can deliver for you, then that's invaluable. And how could they say no to that? So
thank you ever so much for making time to chat, Lily. Best of luck with your fundraising, and I look forward to catching up another time. Thank you.